Go see this movie's time! Yay!
Hey guys, we went and saw, I think the official name is
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
What
if we did the whole thing where we're just in unison talking?
We loved it, so I'm just going to say that.
This is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not that's not hyperbole.
I know that as an adult, we don't have kids, so we don't go see a lot of movies geared. I didn't see the Teen Titans movie.
Well, yeah, we didn't go see The Incredibles 2. We don't see those animated
movies. They just
movies.
don't really bring me in enough,
to be sad without kids.
Yeah, there is that.
That's
We
true.
want kids, we can't have kids, so sometimes it can be sad to see kid movies. But with this one, man, it just kept people just kept saying how good it was going to be, and so we were like, well, we like all the superhero movies, right? So
yeah, and I grew up. Spider-Man was my second favorite comic book hero when I was a kid, and I grew up. I collected Spider-Man. He might have been the first back then, but Spider-Man and Batman were my favorite characters, and so I love Spider-Man. We haven't had Spider-Man on the big screen like this. I don't think ever. It was truly an amazing movie.
It was really, really good. Yeah. So let's just cut to go, wait, or skip.
I'm gonna say skip it. No, I'm gonna say go see this movie. This movie is for everybody. Maybe if you have really small children, I think it's PG-13. Maybe you'll look it up and put it in the thing. It'll be like here. Anyway, it was really just a great movie with a great message, a great story. It kept you on your toes. It was funny. It made you cry. It was an awesome movie. Go see it.
Yeah, so for me too, I say go see this movie. And this is coming from somebody who thought, I didn't think I'd like it. I just didn't. I thought it was going to be geared towards youth. I didn't know if I'd like the comic book-like animation. I've been somebody who's been kind of tired of the continual Spider-Man movies.
Because they're always the same movie.
Right, and they've just been coming out for a long time, and then they reboot it and it starts over, and it just seems like so much with this one superhero. And then I was like, well, this isn't even Spider-Man. This is the concept is that
anybody can be Spider-Man.
Yeah, so I was like, how are they gonna sell me on this? I'm not even tied to the character Spider-Man. That's not even the primary point of the movie, but I loved it.
It's
so
amazing.
yeah. So we get into the spoilers.
Spidey spoilers.
Oh, no. It was just a really well-made movie in that, first of all, visually, that whole making it look like a comic book, whatever animation they use, they totally pulled it off. I have seen other movies try to do this, maybe was there Sin City or something?
Yeah, there's other movies that have tried this style.
Have tried to bring the pages of the comic book to the big screen.
The Hulk movie was like that, the one with Edward Norton.
Okay.
Or no, the one with Eric Bana.
And to me, it actually makes the movie, it somehow brings a disconnect between me and the movie. But whatever animation they use in this, it totally, just all worked. The humor, so the writing in this movie was really, really good. The humor was so good, and I felt like it was a movie that everybody in your family, regardless of age, could enjoy. So it's not like they brought humor that was inappropriate for some age groups. They didn't. It was just really good humor that anybody would find funny. And it just did such a really good job.
This movie was completely immersive, and it was unlike any other cinematic experience that I've ever encountered. In that, at first, when they started doing the comic booky thing, the style of the movie, I was like, oh no, you know. But then, 30 seconds later, you're totally in it.
Yeah.
And it was smart. It had a great message. None of the message was polarizing in any way. There was nothing to argue. There's nothing to argue about after this movie.
Right.
Social issues or whatever.
Right. No, not at all.
It was full of universal truths, and to me, it was a testament to the great things that can happen when studios find talented people and let them do their thing. Because when I saw the previews for this movie, I was like, why is this going to the theater?
Right,
this
because
seems
that's
like
the
a straight
kinda...
to the DVD classic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it totally should be at the theaters because it's the best movie at the theaters right now, easily.
Yeah, I agree.
There's nothing really to spoil. You don't even have to really know about Spider-Man to go see this movie because they tell the Spider-Man story pretty quickly and they tell it a million times, but not...
Well, yeah, because you have these different people who are from different Earths, right? So the idea of the multiverse is that we're here on this Earth, but that there is another Earth out there that has people on it. It's similar to our Earth, but a little bit different. And so like you had a handful of these people who were Spider-Man or the Spider Person on their Earth. Because of Kingpin, they end up on this Earth. So you get to have the origin story of these different Spider-Mans.
Including the like classic Spider-Man who, if you do know about Spider-Man, you would think of as Spider-Man.
Right, yeah. And so these other Spider-Mans, are all a little bit different, you know? Or a lot different. Yeah. And that was part of the humor, was having the juxtaposition of like starting out with your original Spider-Man, and this is a spoiler, who dies. Then you have like this young, like African-American boy who's a Spider-Man.
Miles Morales.
You have the another man who's more similar to Peter Parker, but definitely like a little bit different. He's a little bit out of shape and a little bit like rough around the edges. Then you have like a girl.
Gwen Stacy. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have the Spider-Man Noir. Who was like all black and white and like, you know, talked like a little bit. It was like 50s detective, I guess.
And then you have Spider-Pig.
Spider-Pig.
Or whatever he was. Like
it was like the Looney Tunes. Like I don't think they could say Looney Tunes maybe because of rights. But like it was precious.
Yeah.
Like so to have the juxtaposition of all those like working together, and none of them were there just as like to be the butt of a joke. They were all there because they were
heroes.
Important.
Like we can all be heroes, guys. That's the point of the movie.
Yeah. I mean, they had some help being bitten by a radioactive spider. But yeah, that was the point, that like there's not just one Spider-Man. There's like other people can be Spider-Man too.
Spider-Man lives in your heart. Okay.
Anyway, it was a fantastic movie, and you should definitely go see it.
I might go see it again. Now that we're talking about it, it was pretty good. Yeah.
I know. I was like, can we take our niece to go see this?
So great. Yeah.
And why was I saying this?
I don't know.